My name is Alan, and we are back with a video here today to talk about a recent viral topic. This TikTok streamer, Nikalie Monroe, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but she went ahead and, as a social experiment, started calling churches in her region to see which ones would help her. What she did is she called in pretending to be a poor single mother who was out of baby formula and asked for help, which, all credit to her, genius. These are the kinds of things we need, because as far as I remember, I think Christian places like churches are supposed to help people, although some don't seem to think that way. Joel Osteen's church. But let's go ahead and watch a handful of these. Scoot you back to the
Okay, so I'm going to be attempting to call the East Somerset Baptist Church. I tried to call there earlier, right at 9 o'clock. It was like 9:03, and
East Somerset Baptist Church, Somerset, Kentucky.
they were not answering yet, so we are going to try them again and see if they answer and if they're willing to help.
Good morning, East Somerset Baptist Church.
Hi, yes. I was calling to see if you all were able to help. I have a baby and I do not have formula for the week for her, and I was wanting to see if y'all were able to help.
They stopped doing anything out of the church office about 2 years ago. We give to some places in town that, might be able to help you, like God's Food Pantry or Perm, but they don't do anything out of the church office.
Okay, so y'all don't do anything to help?
Not directly out of the office, no.
What does it mean when you say directly out of the office?
I mean that we give, like, some of our missions budget to places in town for that kind of a thing. Like to AIM, like sometimes AIM can help, or First Choice Clinic, we give to them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And there's that. They do not help your community. Not even to a mother who needs to feed her baby. Okay, so I'm going to be attempting to call the
That's video one. The next one is Dream City Church in Phoenix, Arizona, which is Charlie Kirk's church. Yeah.
Hello, thank you for calling Dream. Sorry, I didn't find anyone with this name. To speak to someone at the reception desk, say reception or press 0. Or if you know the person you...
MK Church is about to go. How may I help you?
Yes, I just want to see if there's any way y'all could help with a small can of baby formula. I've been out since last night, and my daughter, she's not 8 since last night, and she's only 2 months old, and I've been calling everywhere, and they're just telling me to keep calling churches.
Okay. So we have you ever heard of Mom's Pantry?
Yes, I already tried them. They don't have any formula.
Okay. That's our only connection to, our food bank ministry. So if they don't have any baby formula, then we don't have any in our office that we could provide.
Okay, would it be something that you all would be able to get and I just pick it up?
Let me connect you with our care pastor. She handles all of the connections and our resources that we're able to give out.
Thank you.
Yeah, this, as you, just from what we watched, one clip, or one of the videos, and now we're on the second one. This is ridiculous. I mean, honestly. Seriously. And some people wonder why some people yell, tax the church. Because they don't do much to help a lot of people.
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Okay, we're gonna call back. And be like, nobody answered.
Hello, thank you for calling Dream City. Sorry, I didn't find anyone with this name.
Wonder how long she'll have to be on hold now.
Yeah.
So you can tell that was a cut earlier.
How big is this church? It looked like it was pretty big. This church is huge. That big of a church and they won't even help someone with a camera phone. That's so sad. Did y'all look at the pictures of this place? So sad. Just really disheartening. Like, this is really the stuff that people go through when they need help. It's sad.
Absolutely. We got one more we're going to watch. This is the Linden Church of Christ in Linden, Tennessee.
In Linden, Tennessee.
Hello, Sandy.
Hi, I was wanting to see if y'all could help with a small can of baby formula.
So what now?
Yeah, I was wanting to see if y'all could help with a small can of baby formula. Is this the Linden Church of Christ?
Yes, ma'am, but I am out of town. I didn't know my number was on anything, but I'll be glad to try to help you. Where are you? Are you in Linden or where are you at?
Yeah, I'm in Linden. I wasn't far from your church, and it just popped up on Google. And I've been calling all the resources in the area, and they're telling me to call local churches for help. But I have a 2-month-old, and she's been without since last night, so we've gone all night and all day without any baby formula. But I live off Beach Street. It's not far from me. It's like 10 minutes from your church.
Okay. You say you just moved there?
Yes.
Oh man, bless your heart. Okay. Man, I wish
wish I was in town. I'll teach you, but I don't do. I'm in Murfreesboro for the day. Beach Street. Do you have transportation?
I do.
Okay. Pardon me, I'm trying to figure out what our best way to do this. Do they have it at the local grocery store there in Linden? I have no idea.
They do. Can you hold on 1 second, please?
I have no idea.
They do. Can you hold on 1 second, please? Okay, I had to turn off my right now. I am actually doing a social experiment to see which churches would help feed a starving baby when all resources are gone. So the fact that you're out of town and you're still trying to figure out a way to make sure my baby fed just means a lot. And I just wanted to thank you.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a need right now?
I don't. Yeah, I'm doing this just to test to see who would be willing to help, and I actually get a lot of no's, surprisingly. So yeah, you're one of the few right now. I think I'm at 7 people that said yes out of 20, and 24 that said no. So something like that.
We were glad to help. We just don't.
No. You were you were definitely willing to help, even though you're far away. So I just wanted to thank you for that.
Well, okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Have a good day. Appreciate you. All right, bye. He had no clue what to say. Okay.
But yeah, I put that one in just to give an example. Because the first 2 were no's, but this one, yeah. He was willing to help. He's trying to help, even though he wasn't in town. He's trying to offer solutions. And he sat there really trying to rack his mind thinking. He's like, well, in total, I think there was like a little over 40 no's. And the yeses were 10. If I remember right. But yeah, anyway. It was a ridiculous number. Right around a quarter. Less than a quarter. And it's like, really? Ten churches said yes. I think she even asked the mosque, and yeah, they were like, let us know what we can do. We'll help you out here. I believe we can get you. But these churches, no. She even calls Joel Osteen's church. No. But yeah, this I'm so glad she put the effort into this, to do this, because this is something needed to show what's going on. But yeah, apparently some churches respond as the influencer exposes them for ignoring Desperate Mother in 43-part series. So yeah, 43 total. Yeah. Like I said, I think it was 10 positives, so 33 were negative. So yeah, still under a quarter of the churches. It's ridiculous. And some churches did not look at it kindly. Yeah. Some churches have since responded about them being caught saying, no, we can't do anything. And it has not been kind. From the tab here, following the social experiment, which doesn't look to be cooling down anytime soon, some churches and other religious properties have issued responses. One pastor, who was from Baton Rouge, spoke about the Nikalie Monroe experiment in his sermon. He cited numerous times in the past that he'd helped people in need, but rebuked Nikalie's phone call while calling it a dirty deed. He also said the TikToker was an evil witch who would be dealt with swiftly if she ever went to his church. I mean, seriously. She's asking you to practice what the Bible preaches. You know, your supposed holy book. Another pastor spoke for 20 minutes about the social experiment, according to a woman who attended the service. He spoke at length about their other charitable works before calling Nikalie a woman who is folly, seductive, and knowing nothing. He also managed to call her a woke liberal. Seriously. Some of these pastors are so brain broken. They think woke is evil. Again, woke just means you're aware of what's going on with society, with people. You're aware of the things they go through. But it's like, a lot of people on the right want to treat it as this great evil. It's not. Because to be opposite of woke and aware of everything means you're asleep. And you don't give a shit. Someone else, it's unclear whether he was the leader of a church, argued, that is not my obligation to help people. Brother, if you proclaim you're a Christian and a follower of Christ, then yeah it is. Do what you can for those in need. This saga is very much ongoing. Stay tuned, but yeah. It's insane. Let's see. Though her explanations differed from video to video, some very much depended on what the person on the phone said, more often than not, the answer was no. Again, reasons differed greatly, but included, we stopped doing that. We don't know anyone at the church. Or you don't know anyone at the church. You don't attend the church. We don't have any. We're a church for old people. Just straight up no. You need to contact the local government. You need to go to the store for that. There have been 43 parts to the series, with 10 offering help and 33 rejecting her pleas. the first institutions to help were Islamic centers and mosques. Yeah. It's crazy that this has to be done to show people what's going on. But yeah. And I've also got, okay, this has the chart here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is an earlier chart. There's 10 in total. But yeah. But I was trying to see if it tell me why the Episcopal Trinity Episcopal Cathedral was in orange as opposed to red, but I don't think it matters much. But yeah, people have been making spreadsheets of what she's been doing. And the responses she gets. And you know, some of these Christian churches should feel shameful. Shameful. Buddhist temple agreed to help here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. The Wan Buddhism temple. So yeah. It's like, just have a bit of consideration for people. And it's like, for some of them, that's too hard to do. What is this consideration? What is this kindness you keep saying exists? It's like, read your Bibles. Read your Qurans. The Buddhist Buddha texts, the Nikayas or whatever, because I'm reading out of a text of Buddha's words. But yeah. And I'm an atheist. Even I'm like, look, try to help people. Do what you can fucking do. But yeah. Anyway. We'll go ahead and end this episode here. I just wanted to talk about it for a bit with y'all. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to explain it, and cite their sources. And I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.